What's going on, guys? Dr. Jinzo here with another duel video. Today we got Infinitrack versus Tri-Brigade. So let's go ahead and get started. Infinitracks are going to start us off here with a Machina Metal Cruncher. Normal summoning and getting to search for 3 Earth Machine monsters, and 1 gets randomly added to the hand. So he's going to go for an Infinitrack Brutal Dozer, a Machina Fortress, and another Machina Fortress. Sorry if I seem a bit low energy today, guys. Been feeling a bit under the weather, but I'm going to try my best to get these videos out. Rolling the dice. And looks like... well, I guess we'll find out shortly. Tributing off the Metal Cruncher to special summon a Brutal Dozer from the hand. Brutal Dozer, then special summon from the deck. Summoning an Infinitrack Thresher. Overlaying those 2 into an Infinitrack River Stormer, detaching for River Stormer's effect. To search. Adding level 10 train that I don't quite know the name of here. Let me go ahead and look it up. I know it's a bullet train. Tributing the River Stormer, or linking off the River Stormer into an Infinitrack Goliath. Tributing off the Goliath to special summon River Stormer. The River Stormer is going to link off into another Goliath. Super Express Bullet Train. That's the name of the monster. Special summoning the Bullet Train. Then linking those 2 off into an Ancient Gear Ballista. Ancient Gear Ballista will then activate. Grabbing an Ancient Gear box, and then Ancient Gear box will activate. Grabbing an Infinitrack Tunneler. Thinking about his next play here. Banishing Thresher to special summon back the Brutal Dozer. Brutal Dozer will then be linked off into a 3rd Infinitrack Goliath. Goliath will then be tributed for the Tunneler. Linking off the Tunneler and the Ancient Gear Ballista into a Super Anger Knuckle. I believe it's actually double Anger Knuckle. Double-headed Anger Knuckle. Then banishing Tunneler for its effect. Put those 4 back in the deck. Then draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Showing us that he has 3 ashes in the hand, which is kind of nutty. Setting a card. Looks like he's going to send Ancient Gearbox from his hand to add back the Brutal Dozer. Then it looks like Tri-Brigade will draw for turn and then activate Tenki. Searching any Beast Warrior. Adding a Tri-Brigade Fractal, sorry about the glare. Thinking better of it and adding a Rat Pierre instead. Pitching Tri-Brigade Fractal from the hand in order to dump a Tri-Brigade Nerval, which will let him add. Seeing if there's any response to the Nerval. He's going to Ash the Nerval. Might be one of the better plays since Ash doesn't really affect much in the deck other than that. That and the Tenki as well. So it just is what it is. Normal summoning, I believe, a Tri-Brigade Fractal. Activating its effect, banish 2. Oh no, sorry, Tri-Brigade Kit. Again, apologies for the glare. Banishing 2 to activate Kit's effect. Contemplating the move here. And that's going to be hit by a Solemn Strike. Kit effect will then trigger. Dumping a Tri-Brigade Karis to the graveyard. Setting 2 more cards and passing the turn. On end phase, using Anger Knuckle. Or before moving to end phase, using Anger Knuckle. It can only be activated during the main phase. Pitching Metal Cruncher from the hand to special summon the Super Express Bullet Train. Then drawing for turn. Normal summoning Infinitrack Harvester. Attempting to use its effect to search. Or maybe not. Looks like no effect. Or yes. Adding an Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. Tripping off the Super Express Bullet Train and special summon Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. Then using its effect, a special summon from the deck. Thinking about summoning another Harvester, it looks like. Torrential will then be activated on the summon. Activating Skullmeister. Then chaining Revolt on the Infos. The gang's all here. Summoning a Shureg. Tri-Brigade Shureg, the Ominous Omen. Fractal will then be added to hand off the Nerval. Then dumping a Tri-Brigade Karis off the kit. Revolt is just such a good card here, ladies and gentlemen. Tri-Brigade now drawing for turn. Normal summoning a Tri-Brigade Fractal. Activating Lancia from the hand. And swinging into him for 5,000. This Fractal gets the buff from Tenki. Contemplating his options here. Linking off Shureg and Fractal. Thinking better of it. And passing the turn, it looks like. Infinitrax will now draw for turn. Activating a Machina redeployment. Pitching off Ash Blossom. Or to search for 2. Grabbing a Machina Fortress. A Machina Citadel. Activating the effect of Fortress in hand to summon himself. Not really an activated effect, more of an inherent summon. Going into battle phase and swinging over the fractal for 500. Triggering off the Fortress to special summon Brutal Dozer. Dozer's going to summon from deck. Into an Infinitrack Harvester. Tributing the Harvester to special summon the double-headed Anger Knuckle from the graveyard. Well, sending it. Tri-Brigade will then draw for turn. Normal summoning a Zoodiac Rapier. Exeasing into a Zoodiac Dryden. Dryden will chain its own effect to the Sure Egg effect that goes off. So he'll get a pop and he'll get a banish. Dryden is going to go ahead and target the Brutal Dozer. Anger Knuckle then be chained to special summon the Super Express Bullet Train. But since Sure Egg does not target, he'll still get the banish since Dryden targeted the Brutal Dozer. Looks like they're trying to figure out everything here. Machina Fortress will then be activated in the graveyard to summon himself since a Earth Machine was destroyed with Brutal Dozer. Then Citadel, my apologies, not Fortress, Citadel. And then Citadel will destroy itself to destroy everything with equal or less attack than him on the field. On the opponent's side of the board, rather. That'll be it. Infinitrack will then draw for turn. Ash Blossom will then be normal summoned. Sent to the graveyard for double-headed Anger Knuckle. Anger Knuckle will be tributed to special summon Brutal Dozer. Brutal Dozer effect. For an Infinitrack Anchor Drill. Anchor Drill would then be linked off into an Infinitrack Goliath. Goliath will then be attributed to special summon River Stormer. River Storm will then attach the Goliath as material, then activate its effect, detaching to search. Grabbing a Machina Metal Cruncher. Pitching Machina Metal Cruncher to special summon Machina Fortress. Moving into battle phase, Fortress will attack for 25. And the turn will be passed. If you guys don't know, the guy on the right is Aaron from Top Tier Gaming yugioh. So if you want, just go to his channel and go ahead and give him a follow or a subscription. You know, love him. Normal summoning a fractal now and then activating its effect. To banish 2 to summon Ferjit. I finally get the name right. Using Ferjit's effect to summon Zoodiac Whiptail. Exeasing into a Borbo. Borbo then swing directly for 13. So he also gets a buff from Tenki. Going into main phase 2 now. I believe we all know where this is going. Linking 3 into a Tri-Brigade. Can't remember that one's name since no one uses them. And then exeasing more with the Zoodiacs and then going into Zeus. Tri-Brigade Rugal the Silver Sheller. River Storm will be tributed now, or linked for a Infinitrack Goliath. Silver Sheller will activate. Goliath will be tributed to summon back the River Stormer. Looks like River Storm will not attach the Goliath from the graveyard. Zeus will then be activated, sending all cards to the graveyard except for himself. And it looks like we're going to go to game 2. Alright folks, here we are in game 2. Infinitrack will start us off once again. Setting 4 and passing. Tri-Brigade will draw for turn. On standby, the pointer of the Red Lotus will then be activated, revealing both hands, and banishing the Tri-Brigade Fractal from his hand until his next end phase. Activating Pod Desires, banishing 10 for cost. Imperial Order will then be chained. So brutal. Normal summoning Tri-Brigade Nerval. Linking 1. Into an Almirage. Nerval will then activate searching for a monster. Grabbing a Tri-Brigade Fractal. Looks like the turn will be passed. Drawing for turn, getting burned by Imperial Order. Drawing the card that he did not want to get. And then passing the turn. Drawing for turn, another burn by Imperial Order. Normal summoning a Tri-Brigade Fractal. Swinging for 19. Sending Fractal for its own effect. Sending Tri-Brigade Kit to the graveyard. Kit effect will let him send another thing. A Tri-Brigade Karis. Drawing for turn, another standby, another 700. Got a friendly judge down there to help out, I guess. Normal summoning a Infinitrack Harvester. Attempting to use this, or no effect to search. My apologies. Attributing it to special summon Brutal Dozer. Brutal Dozer's effect will then let him special from the deck. Special summoning an Infinitrack Thresher. Overlaying the two to a River Stormer. River Storm will then activate, letting him search. Sending a Machina Fortress to the graveyard. Banishing the Infinitrack Thresher to summon the Infinitrack Harvester. Linking off the Harvester into a Goliath. Sending the Metal Cruncher from hand to special summon Machina Fortress. Machina Fortress and Infinitrack Goliath will then be linked off into an Ancient Gear Ballista. Ballista will let him search for an Ancient Gear box, which will then be drawn Lotbird. So he can't search for anything off the effect of Ancient Gear box now. Attempting to use Ballista's effect to make Almaraz 0 by destroying one of his own cards, destroying the Imperial Order, because it's actually hindering him at the moment. But he is then told that you cannot do that to something that is already 0 attack points. Moving into battle phase now, swinging over the Almirage for 2,500. And Ancient Gear will swing for 15, for a total of 4,000. River Storm will then attach the Almirage as material. Turn will be passed. Another 700 burn. Normal summoning Tri-Brigade Fractal. I wonder how many times I've said that in this video. A lot of fractal summons. Using Fractal's effect to banish 4. To special summon a link 4. Summoning Shureg, the Ominous Omen. Shureg will then activate, banishing the Imperial Order. Feather Duster will then be activated. Interesting they didn't strike the drone Lockbird, but we'll see how this goes. Or Call of the Grave it, rather, as well. Charade will then swing over with a Ballista for game. Tri-Brigade take the match.